standing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If we all could this evening, just want to take a moment. We have some family that we want to think about and hope that everything goes as he wishes. So we just take a moment of silence, please. Amen. Everyone, please be seated. All right, Chief.
Thank you, Mayor. Commissioners,
Yes,
good evening. The roll call, Mayor W. Robert Flanagan,
Here.
Commissioner Donald L. Carter,
Here.
Commissioner Nina Forsythe,
Here.
Commissioner Kevin Grove,
Here.
Commissioner Adam Ritchie.
Here. Very good. Thank you, Chief.
Yes, sir.
All right, as we always begin with approval of the agenda, I'll need a motion and a second to approve the agenda for this evening's meeting, please.
I move we approve the agenda.
Second.
Moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Also approval of the minutes from our various meetings of the past.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second. Moving second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Special presentations, requests?
None, sir.
No this evening, okay. All right, and then we'll need a motion second to approve the monthly reports of our various city departments and the good work of our people.
Make a motion, we approve monthly reports from the city departments.
Second.
Moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
And we'll move right into public hearings, fiscal year 2025 budget ordinance. Ms. Elaine?
Thank you. This evening we'll be holding the public hearing for the budget ordinance for the fiscal year of 2025. This ordinance was advertised in the Cumberland Times News and on the website. We presented the ordinance last month for first reading. So this evening we welcome any public comment on the budget ordinance. If anyone would like to make a comment, please go to the podium, state your name and address for the public record.
Okay. All right.
There's no comment, we will close this public hearing. Thank
Okay,
you.
very good. Thank you, Elaine. All right, CSO elimination project. Ms. Emily?
Good evening. I'm touching on the CSO elimination project application. This public hearing is to make citizens aware that we intend to apply for Community Development Block Grant Funding, or CDBG. CDBG funding is pass-through federal funding from the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development that is administered by the Maryland Department of Housing and Community Development. For federal fiscal year 2024 and state fiscal year 2025, Maryland anticipated having $8,165,077 available statewide for CDBG projects, with about $5,570,126 available for community development projects. The city is eligible to apply for up to $800,000. The types of projects that can be funded by CDBG are limited and must meet one of the three national objectives. 1, benefit low and moderate income persons. 2, prevention or elimination of slums or blight. 3, address community development needs having a particular urgency because existing conditions pose a serious and immediate threat to the health or welfare of the community for which other funding is not available. Projects generally involve 1, housing, 2, public facilities such as water, sewer, child care, senior or community type centers, and shelters. 3, economic development projects. Past CDBG projects in Frostburg have included the Savage Springs and Wells Rehab, generators at the water treatment plant and springs, raw water reservoir lining. Current CDBG projects in Frostburg include the Frostburg Child Development Center construction. The city seeks to apply for CDBG funding for CSO elimination project phases 8C North Grant and 9D Center Extended. The goal of this project is to remove combined sewer and storm infrastructure within those areas and tie into existing separated systems. This involves the removal of current combined sewer stormwater piping and replacing with new individual lines for sanitary sewer and stormwater. All necessary infrastructure changes within the project are included, as well as this could include, but is not limited to, sidewalks, roads, curbing, storm structures, and the moving of existing drinking water lines. The first is CSO 8C North Grant. This project is centered around 61 Mount Pleasant Street and encompasses the area captured by North Grant Street, Lee Street, Main Street, and Mount Pleasant, along with a large portion of the Mount Pleasant Cemetery. The second portion is CSO 9D Center Extended and is centered around 133 Center Street. The project encompasses the area captured by Wood Street, Alley 33, College Avenue, and Aspinall Street. The estimated construction cost is $885,000. Notice of this public hearing appeared in the Cumberland Times News on Monday, May 13th, and has been posted on the City of Frostburg's website. A draft of the city's application for funding will be available for review and comments from May 31st through June 3rd, 2024, between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. At this time, we seek public comment the proposed project, as well as other needs that could be considered with CDBG funding. Those wishing to comment, please come to the podium, sign in on a sheet provided, and state your name and address for the record. This sign-in sheet here, if anyone.
Anyone?
Do you know what the likelihood is of us getting the CDBG grant for these projects?
Hayden got a verbal confirmation at
Pace.
Pace,
Yeah,
yes,
Pace,
earlier this year.
yeah, they seem pretty confident that they were gonna be able to get it.
So we just have to go through the application process to secure those funds.
And I think it was easier because it was 800,000. That was like a line for,
Yeah.
above that would have been a little more difficult, but being at that number.
A little low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, we were good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that close that one, then combined sewer overflow monthly report.
The combined sewer overflow monthly public hearing. There are several combined sewer overflow projects in the works. Phase 10A is currently underway in the wetland area behind Cemetery Lane and is predominantly lining the existing sewer pipe that's near the stream. Phases 10B and 10C will occur in the Washington and McCullough Street area. We're hopeful to have those out to bid by the end of summer or early fall for a start date in spring of 2025. Smoke testing letters were sent out to residents found to have an illegal connection to the sewer system. So anyone that has questions or needs to schedule an inspection, please get in touch with me.
Okay. Questions on that? All right, we'll close that public hearing. All right, moving right along. Old business, fiscal year 2025 operating budget and schedule of rates and fees.
So ordinance 2024-01 was the subject of a public hearing earlier this evening. It's presented and discussed in detail last month at your council meeting as well as at work session. So this evening, I would present for your consideration ordinance 2024-01, which is the 2025 operating budget, the schedule of rates and fees, as well as the allocation of hotel motel tax revenue. So I would ask for a motion and a second to approve the ordinance on second reading. An opportunity for public comment and a vote.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the fiscal year 2025 operating budget in second reading.
Second?
Move in second, again, last chance, any public comment? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
We are proposing to approve the add alternate to this salt storage building construction project in the amount of $162,000 to Lashley Construction.
Don't we have to do resolution 2024-26 first?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Your Honor, Mayor and Council, if I could draw to your attention Resolution 2024-26, which would authorize an application to the Maryland Community Development Block Grant Program for up to $800,000 for CSO projects on North Grant Street and Center Street. Emily is prepared to answer some questions, but it is regarding our recent discussion. If there are no questions, the city staff would respectfully request a motion and a second to approve the resolution.
I'll make a motion, we approve resolution 2024-26.
Second?
Move in second. Give the last chance. Any public comment? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Now.
Similarly, next is Resolution 2024-27. This would approve an add alternate to the salt storage building construction project in the amount of $162,000 to Lashley Construction. Emily is here for the Department of Public Works to answer questions if you have any. If not, the city staff would respectfully request a motion and a second to approve Resolution 2024-27.
Wait, just go over the numbers.
Yeah, I just wanted to note, last year for this same project, we only received one bid from Lashley's, and that was at $790,000. So with what's already been approved and the add alternate added, that's nearly a savings of $200,000.
Very good.
They're working on that now?
Yeah.
There's something
Yes,
going on
it's
behind the
underway.
scenes.
Yeah, it started.
Yeah, this is just the add-ons.
Yeah, this is gonna get that second bay put in to,
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
the hope
for the,
is
for the grit, yeah.
to have it approved while he's ordering all the materials.
Makes sense? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that way you can put it all together, you know, yeah.
And that would not be from ARPA funds, that would be from general city. For the add-on.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2024-27.
Second?
Move in second. Any public comment? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Chief.
Yes, sir. Mayor, Commissioners, next on the agenda is Resolution 2024-28, which is an American Rescue Plan Act project that would approve funding for a Glendinning Park playground equipment replacement. You did discuss this at your prior work session, and the resolution is here to review. Certainly glad to answer any questions as I'm able, and I know several of the commissioners are involved in the project as well. So I would respectfully request a motion and a second to approve Resolution 2024-28 on behalf of city staff.
That playground is the oldest one in the city, and there are parts of it that are already broken that we've had to remove, so it's high time.
Yeah, and also in that is, doing a little remodel on the restrooms up there
Yeah,
too, because
it's
they're,
included.
yeah, they're in bad shape too, so.
Well, I move we approve Resolution 2024-28.
Second?
Move in second. Any public comment? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Next is Resolution 2024-29, which is a resolution that would approve a change order for the Frostburg Child Care Center construction project in the amount of $1,981.58 to Daystar Builders. And this is to address some modifications to the security system, card access controls, and exterior and interior finishes. And you'd be approving change order number 2 in the same amount if they'd like to proceed. So I'd ask on behalf of city staff for a motion and a second to approve the resolution.
I was just down there today, and the progress on the building is, it's really coming along. The guy from Mountain View Solar was there today to see about installing the free panels, so that he checked out the electrical system, and he said there are some tall trees, on the south side that will kind of reduce the energy output, like in the late afternoon. But still, with 20 panels, there's going to be a lot of savings there. And it's like totally free. It's paid for by the businesses and residents of the city who had their own installations. So for every installation, you get a free panel with free installation. So I move that we approve resolution 2024-29.
Second?
Move to second, any public comment? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you all. Next is resolution 2024-30, which would be a resolution to approve a temporary repeal of the open container law for Derby Day. You did discuss this at your last work session. Of course, in the interest of disclosure, you all know I'm an officer at the Elks, but I can certainly give some perspective from the police department. But city staff has requested that you approve this resolution. Ask for a motion in a second to approve the resolution.
This is a resolution that we do every year, and we have never had a problem, so therefore, I think we're gonna do it again. So I make a motion, we approve resolution 2024-30.
I'll second.
Okay, moving seconded twice, any public comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, Chief, take it away.
Thank you all. Yes, sir. I have the report for the police department for the month of April 2024. We had 580 incidents. That was pretty close to last year in 2023. We had 597 incidents. 7 arrests, which is sometimes lower than we've seen in the past, and that's a good thing. 23 well-being checks, 33 requests for a police officer, 27 disturbances of various types, 14 follow-up activities, 112 traffic stops, 65 traffic details, and 1 DUI arrest. So, as always trying to be out and about, keeping our community safe and positive, trying to represent our city well, and always trying to stay involved in our community activities. Just the other day, we were at Mountain Ridge's graduation. Very, very nice event. Turned out to be, they moved it inside, I think, wisely given the dark clouds, but it turned out to be a nice time and a very nice event, and we were glad to assist.
Very good, thank you, Chief.
Only 1 DUI for last month.
Yeah, yeah.
Considering the month, that's pretty good.
Yeah, they're out there. I think some people have wised up. I've stopped at times I work night shift, day too, but more on night. I've stopped more designated drivers than I've ever seen. So hopefully the word's
Great,
getting
yeah,
out that
that's a good
pull
trend.
somebody over for speeding or swerving, and they're the designated driver, sober. So
Excellent. And the other good news, we just have going to be hopefully putting three more police officers on the street here in
Yes,
about
sir.
6-7 months, so
yes,
that's good.
sir. We are very pleased about that. We have 3 who we expect to be in our academy in Hagerstown, June 17th. So we're hoping and expecting all to go well.
Exciting memories of Hagerstown.
Oh, yes,
Remember it
no
well.
doubt.
Remember it well. All right, thank you, Chief, very much.
Yes, sir.
No
Thank
public
you all.
comment. Anyone wishing to address the mayor and council, please come to the podium, state your name and address the official record. Okay, folks. Anybody else have anything for the order? We are adjourned. Thank you all very much for coming out this evening. Staff, thank you.